Afternoon crafters. Been working on my journal swap that I've got with a wonderful crafter. I was very fortunate that she said yes, and I've tried to keep this one straight. Only my last attempt wasn't very straight. This one I've tried my absolute best. Now this crafter, caring, lovely soul, always makes you feel valued as a crafter and a newbie. I was absolutely delighted when she said yes. Anyway, her likes are Art Deco, anything Agatha Christie, anything murder mystery. So I've done my best to find a few bits and pieces. Faye Perkins helped me again download a few images, and I was a bit cheeky. I went on eBay and downloaded a few little bits and pieces. Only I wanted it to be right, because she put so much effort into all her wonderful work. I wanted to really give it my best shot, and anyway, here we are. Now the closure, oh no, let me talk about the front. The front, it's just an ordinary cereal box that I cut down. I had to go this time, I had to go at Mod Podging. I Mod Podged, such a stupid name, isn't it? A serviette that I got off of eBay onto the board. First of all, I covered the board in paper, then I Mod Podged. So it's my first attempt at it, so it's a little bit up and down, but I think it's taken quite well. It's got a glistening, I don't know whether the camera's picking it up, but it's got a glistening tinge to it. The Mod Podge had glitter in it. I can't remember the name of it. I've let myself down, only I've just pierced the hole both sides. Mum said she had a cutter, had a look, and unfortunately the cutter, it's really a belt, it's really a belt to make a belt hole, and the end of it's busted. So I had to go to plan B, and I had to use the old-fashioned hole punch. So I'm upset really, because I put a lot of effort into it, and all I've done is made a hole. I've got none of those things you pop in to make it look nicer, and we'll be another however long waiting for it. So I'm ever so sorry, the crafter that this is going to, nearly said her name. If you just want to undo it, and if you wouldn't mind popping one in, it's an average size hole, but I think it would look nicer with, you know, with one of those things in the hole. Anyway, so Mod Podged the front, stuck some bit of glitz on. I had this piece of material with the fur around it. A little bit of the glue's come through. I'm ever so sorry, but anything I stick on there is gonna make it look worse. So I think it'll be okay when it gets to you. I stuck that on, then I put some more of this Diamante around the outside. I had this in the cupboard for years, never worn it, brand new in its bag. When I saw this, I thought, oh, that looks just like the fascinator that I've got, and so I popped that on. Hope you didn't mind. Take it off if you don't like it. I'll take it off now to explain the back. I did 3 signatures. Put the first one in, second one, I really struggle with this part of it. This time I used a template, easier, much easier using the template. Sewed them through, put it through, punched the holes in, sewed them all through, feeling quite pleased with myself. When I've looked, I've gone over the stole, whatever you call it, that they wear. I went across it, so I had to undo it all, rethread it, but I thought it was worth the time to do that. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing, you know, properly. So I undone that and rethreaded it. So there we are, that's that. Little trim around the outside. Now I've gone with the theme of Art Deco where I could. Got a little tiny bit of black lace to go down there just to finish that off, because you see the cardboard. But I've tried to go with the Art Deco feel with it. Your favourite inspector. Little journaling pages all the way through. There's not a lot of fabulous, different, unusual type pages. I concentrated on getting them all straight this time. So there's not some wow, you know, shocking, oh my goodness, what's that she's put in there. There's none of those sort of pages, but lots of journaling bits and pieces. What I did do was I made these on paper clips, tried to make them look a bit deco, like an earring really. Just a little piece of this material, which funny enough, this lace was from this crafter. You must have known when you were doing Art Deco, and I thought, you know, it's the same pattern that I've got going all the way through it. So yes, I made those. Tried to do, you know, something cool on each one. So there's a little paper flip there. I remember watching Thoroughly Modern Millie on the telly years and years and years ago. So I popped that on to make that look like that era. Let's pop that back on. I might not be able to, I might have to put it on. Oh no, she went on. Okay, right, so there we are. Little envelopes, and in the envelopes are little bits and pieces, always in style. That was a little pack I managed to get, a little magazine I managed to get. Agatha Christie, popped her on, and then every now and then there's little bits and pieces. Thank you, Faye Perkins, for finding those images for me. Something different here. I'm not quite sure what I was going for, but I was going for the Thoroughly Modern Millie look. Pamela from Gypsy Girl Crafts sent me this dressmaking magazine, 1933. Thought, wow, she must have known as well. So I've sorry about the phone. So I've popped that in. Some little tucks and bits and pieces along the way. Some more deco looking paper. Little bags I've popped on. Quite like these little oh, they couldn't get me on one phone, they tried me on another. Alright. In the paper bags. Some of the paper bags I've put the extra pictures on. Tried to keep it pink, gold and black where I could. Just some pictures here and there. Some paper, more of that pattern paper, 1933. Images here and there. Anyway, I don't want to, a little pull out there. I don't want to go right the way through because I want it to be, you know, a surprise. Oh, this was the other paper clip I made. I thought that worked quite well. And again, that is holding an envelope and a little tag in there. I'll put that in a minute. Yeah, lots of little bits and pieces all the way through there. Another little earring clasp. Lots of little journaling spots here and there. Little tags. I popped that in because I liked it. It was cute. I thought you might like that. You can take that off and put that on something else if you like. And you can take it all off and put it on whatever you like. Another, you know, do what you will with it. Absolutely thrilled to bits you said yes. Had a little go at doing like little deco tags here and there. So yeah, anyway, that's a quick flip through. Another little flip through book there. I didn't round all the corners off. I kept this straight because Deco's very straight lines, very organised. I don't, little something different there. That's that opens. There's some little pictures in there. The lady on the front, because I covered her with the stole, decided to put her in the back there so you could see her. Some more little flip books. Another one of those. Oh, Poirot himself. Little tag there. Little bits and pieces. Another little earring. Anyway, there we are. Another bit of deco at the back there. There you have it. 3 signatures. Please change whatever you like. There's your little fascinator to make her look a little bit more Art Deco-y. Hope you like it, crafter, and thank you again. Bye.